I wanted to ask you something because you see what you did was very special, and the reason why it was special is because dealing with at the heart of it, it was a platform, right? And in a platform, you have like buyers and you have sellers, and it's like eBay where they come together, right? And so you had the hotels and you had the consumers, and they were kind of coming together. But a lot of people, especially nowadays, what happens is they love the idea of having a platform, and they even create a website. But then getting real traction and making that become a real success, that's very difficult for people because of the whole traffic issue and all these kind of things. So what kind of took it from Crescent Rating being basically a domain and a website that you created to now being something that's recognized globally, in the world as a Muslim travel thing? Like, how did it go from just being a website to where it is today in that sense?
I think it's purely two things. It boils down to definitely two things. One is hard work. There's hard, smart work, I would say. Second is constant dua. So I think you have to have both of those ingredients to. I mean, success is a strong word. I mean, we are on a journey. Whatever is good, alhamdulillah. Anyway. So I think it's so ours. When I started this Crescent Rating, I wanted to be both a consumer platform that consumers can come and find information, as well as a platform that we will use this platform to help industry to understand the market as well. By rating and all that. However, so as we grew, we were getting more traction with the industry, in terms of, suddenly we became within 1 or 2 years, we were the only, so I mean, we were the only people who were talking about this market at that time, 2008, 2009. Nobody sort of conceptualized this as a market. So we got a lot of traction with the hotels. The governments were starting to speak to us.
How did you get traction? Like, how did you get your first few kind of hotels on board? And how did that happen, like the early traction?
I think it's one is also I think I think I when I get this, I cannot pinpoint to one thing because there must have been so many things, but I think few things help, and one of the things which helps is that I come from a corporate background. I know 18 years of corporate background, which there's nothing like a tough corporate background for you to learn how to run a business. I keep saying to people, when either you have to do a startup when you are very young, 20s, early 30s maybe, simply because you don't have a lot of bills to pay. So that has its own pros and cons.